host, Fergie. Fergie, the little chanting cat. She loves to chant. So many of our animals just really love that vibration.
And my Bashani.
Yes, and Christine is here. And Honey's with her. Charlie's with here. And Christina, who do we have with you? Is that Lily?
I got itty bitty bit right there. Itty bitty kitty. Yeah. Oh, and then I've got, Grogu.
Of course. Roku was in the video that I made today, the celebration video of 6 months on the tour. And I love making that video. Hello, Andrea Gregg. Hi, Grace Isis. Thank you for coming on with us tonight. So our first chant that we do is Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. This is to break through the barriers, to remove all of those obstacles. We're going to chant that chant, and then we're going to take a moment to really feel into the energy of peace. And I have just a short reading I'm going to do from the Man of Peace, the Dalai Lama. And there's a few things in here that I want to just share about his message and his dreams, his desires for peace on earth. And this was a gift from my dear Jean Lorio, who just joined in. Hi, Ringo. She says, I'm here, and Ringo loves chanting too. So let's get this chant going. Karen's going to explain how we do it, and I'll type in the words.
Oh, I thought you were going to read something. That's why
I'll read it after we do Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha, right before we go into Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Okay, sounds good. I just wanted to make sure I was on the right page. So here we are on our first chant. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha is where we declare that we are removing all obstacles, all barriers, and all illusions from the planet. Anything that is not divine love, light, and truth is being removed. And we do that 3 times slow. Then we do 108 counts. And Teri lets us know when we get to that magic number, and then she will lead us in a meditation on freedom and share a little writing from the Dalai Lama. So we declare that all obstacles be removed.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
And we declare that all barriers be removed.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
And we declare that all illusions be removed.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam 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 Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om 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 Gam Ganapataye Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam 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 Ganapataye Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Let's take a deep breath in and connect right now with that feeling of freedom. Freedom is so precious, and we don't realize that we have it until we don't have it. We don't honor sometimes those things that we take for granted. But let's feel that freedom that happens when we do break through the barriers, when we do release those obstacles and go into that place of peace inside. Peace in our world is something that is so near and dear to every one of us that come together here every night. This chanting family has that foremost in our intentions, in our agenda for doing what we do, for coming together every night, making that commitment to bring the energy of peace into the world. I want to take just a minute before we go into Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, because I want to share a message, some writings from the Dalai Lama, and it's from the book called Man of Peace. And these are some of his words. Well, this first one is his favorite prayer, actually. For as long as space endures, for as long as living beings remain, until then, may I too remain to dispel the misery of the world. The Dalai Lama is always wanting the world to be a better place, to be a world of peace, because he has seen the opposite. He has seen all that struggle and the war and the violence. And he definitely has been in the midst of all of that. And yet he keeps his sense of humor. He keeps a positive outlook. He keeps that desire to have peace on earth. He says the Mahatma was a true disciple of the Buddha. For if the Buddha's teachings are truly followed, or the teachings of any religion that values love and compassion, they lead not just to peace of mind, but peace among nations. And to me, that is where it has to begin, that peace of mind inside. When we know what we want and we hold that energy of peace, and we put that out there every day, then we are calling in peace. We're putting it out to the universe. And that's what this chant does. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo chants about the law of cause and effect. And we are chanting to bring about peace on earth, to bring about the end of suffering on earth, good health, whatever is going to uplift us to be the very best we can be. So Karen, would you talk about this while I type in those words for us all to chant?
So again, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo is where we allow all miracles to flow across the planet. So trust that that's what we're doing, and trust that that's what every time we come together and we hold this declaration out into the world. We do this 3 times slow and then 108 times. And then Teri lets us know when we get to that magic number. Then we move into a heart and brain coherence after we do our declaration for peace on earth. And then we do our I am statements. So we declare that all living beings awaken and be happy. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And we declare that all living beings be healthy. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And we declare that all living beings live in peace and harmony and are free from all suffering and all illusions. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho
Nam Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo.
Kyo. Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo. Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo. Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo. Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo. Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo. Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo. Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo. Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Let's take a breath again now and feel the difference. Feel that bubbling energy that says yes. Anytime we hear that yes inside of us, that's a message from our angels, a message that we're coming into alignment with who we truly are, feeling everything shift and move so that we recognize our true, authentic being, a being of peace, a being full of unconditional love and joy, and wanting that for everyone else around us, because see that in our world as well, not just those who are gathered here right now, everyone on the planet. See them as part of you, as part of who you truly are, the oneness of spirit. And let's see each person's heart shifting and changing because we're making a difference. We're lifting the vibration and counterbalancing anyone who's in those low vibration states. So let's see them lifted up higher and higher and higher yet through what we are doing here, lifting up the vibration. And now let's see all the animals on the planet rejoicing at that shift that they're feeling in the world. All of nature paying attention to what's going on. Something is moving, something is happening in a positive way. And let's bring in that declaration now as we're holding that vision of all the changes, all the shifting to a higher vibration. Let's declare, as we do every night, we declare that there is peace on earth, and we declare that peace begins inside of us. We declare
that there is peace on earth, and we declare that that peace begins inside of us.
So it is.
So it is.
It is so. We declare it. We hold that to be true in our hearts, in our minds, and we're seeing the evidence of it out in the world. I love that. I love when we keep that positive vibration going, that we are lifting up others right along with us because we matter. Every person matters, and your vibration adds to the frequency of the planet. That's why everybody matters.
Yeah, even the dog.
Yes. That felt very strong tonight, and I've been really focusing on the Dalai Lama. I really fully intend to go to India and to sit in his presence, to have audience with him. And so I've really been feeling his energy more and more of wanting peace in our world, wanting to see a world where there is no more conflict, that nations can get along. We can help each other instead of bringing each other down and tearing each other apart. So I want to hold that vision as I go into the heart-brain coherence. Just find something that you're holding on to, something that lifts you up and makes you feel stronger and happier and more joyful. So let's place our hand on our heart. Bring in the breath slowly to a count of 5. And then release it out just as slowly. And now add in that element of peace, love, joy, happiness, whatever brings you to a really good place. Let's hold that energy for a minute. As you keep breathing in slowly and breathing out slowly. You're changing the cells in your body by doing this. I am blessed.
I am understanding.
I am happy.
I am joyful and content.
I am grateful and compassionate.
I am worthy.
I am divine grace.
I am loved, oath, and repeat.
I am protected by angels.
I am on top of the world.
And I am peace.
I am peace.
MP.
I am peace.
I am peace. And we be
Peace.
Peace
For peace.
Absolutely. And Erica says, I am a divine child of God. Hi, Erica. I am that I am.
she sure is a child.
Charlie, behave.
Yeah, he will too, my marvel. Yeah, Terry, I'm going to put on the fast in the car. I'm being the car with him.
All right, enough, honey.
Okay. We have Grace Isis with us, and Grace says, I am guided by light and knowing, and I am peace. And Jean Lorio says, I am healthy, I am blessed, and I am peace. And we're claiming that with you, Jean. Keep telling that story. Keep telling yourself and others that story, because it makes a difference when we talk to our bodies and we say, I am healthy. I am in perfect divine health. And your body listens to that. So we're lifting that up as a declaration for you as well. You are healthy and you are divine. Thank you all who joined us tonight. Hi, Jennifer. I didn't see you in there. Tammy Fisk, Andrea, Grace Isis, Nikki Sumner. Hello, hello. So awesome to see all of you joining us at night to do the chanting with us and our chanting family that's here. I just love you so much. I read those words of Dalai Lama and I see how much he endured to get to this place in his life now where he is surrounded by peace and loved and cherished and looked up to as somebody who really gets it, what peace is. He's seen the opposite and he knows that, the peace starts inside, and he just emulates peace in his life. And I admire him for that. And I want to be like that. I want to be that person that always looks and sees, how can I make this a more peaceful world? What can I do? How can I start a movement? How can I do anything to help others know more about peace and feel that inside? So I'm praying that these that are here are having that intention right along with me, that in your life, you want to feel the peace and you want to share that peace out with others. And yes, somebody from YouTube is asking if I read the YouTube comments. Yes, I do. You have a comment. We are here chanting for peace tonight and for more love and joy and happiness in our lives and in our world. So thank you for tuning in, all of you. Oh, anybody have any words? I'm celebrating 6 months on the road today.
Yay for you.
Yay!
Oh, it went so fast. It feels like I just left Florida and here I am in California.
6 months, though, that's a long time, especially in a pandemic.
Yeah, it was crazy. I'm on this be way over.
You are definitely blessed and protected and being guided. We were talking about it last night. You know, most of the people that she's meeting on this tour, she didn't know before. She didn't know any of us. She knew me. We've actually met in person, so we knew each other. But many of the places that she was going to stay and be hosted at, she didn't know those people. She never met them in person, never talked to them except on the internet and on, so it's just, we were talking about how you have to have, she is living this divine trust. And it's such a beautiful reflection for all of us as we witness it, as we observe it. As I was saying that it's really, she is extending it into my life. And I'm so grateful for that, because there's a divine trust that has been coming into my life, that I understand more about divine timing now. I understand more about divine order. I understand that we are being guided. There's no question about it. And that if we listen, there's always two voices. We only have to quiet that other voice that we have all created ourselves to for what? To make yourself feel safe in a world that, so you can believe that you're separate from everything else. Is that, I mean, really think about how silly that concept is. And then just let it go. Don't even give it another thought. Just let it go. Say, that's not me. That was me for a while in this human experience. But now I choose only divine love, light, and truth. I have no interest in anything other than divine love, light, and truth. And just ask every morning to have everything that is not that be removed from you. It really works. And me and Teri we've sat on here on Zoom after we got off of here yet last night. We talked for almost 2 hours about the whole journey and how everything just evolved and was so choreographed. It was just so beautifully choreographed. And what if we could just fall back into grace and know everyone on the planet, I'm not saying just Teri, I'm saying everyone on the planet, if you could just fall back into grace and make a decision from this moment forward, I'm going to see everything as divine order. And no matter what it looks like, I'm going to say, thank you.
Yeah, it's that trust factor. I have had to trust spirit with every part of this journey. I could not have planned any of this. The things that have happened, the people that were in a state of mind that needed a presence there, that understood and that could be there to support. And all along the way, it's been like that. And I got to meet each one of you.
Look at what Christina's been through. I mean, she's another beautiful reflection of this, you know. She's had some big changes that have come to her, and she is trusting that divine choreograph, you know, that there is something bigger that we can't see. Our human self can't quite get it sometimes, and that's okay. We have to be gentle with ourselves. We have to be gentle with the human that we created. We have to be more gentle with each other. We have to be gentle, knowing that everyone is doing the best that they know how with the awareness that they have. Everyone, no exceptions, everyone.
Listen to that small, still voice. That's your guidance. That's the angels, that's your higher self, that's God himself or herself, just bringing in that inspiration and helping you to find that connection with who you truly are. I love that. I love when we can just sit in stillness and just know that we are so connected in.
You know, Teri, I've been saying for years, I always look for the helpers. It's like Mr. Rogers said, always look to the helpers. And I'd just like to say that I have classified you, I have judged you, I have put a label on you as being a helper. So there it is. So thank you for being a helper.
Yes, that was
My
one. I love
And what if you spot it, you got it, Christina. So you're a helper too. Wouldn't you like to be a helper too?
Yes.
Be a pepper.
Yes.
If you spot it, you got it. That's what's so beautiful about this human experience. If you spot it, you got it. That's guilt, that's shame, that's blame. If you spot it, you got it. If you don't want it, and don't put it onto somebody else. Don't project it. Don't send it out. And if you see it in somebody else, there's something that needs to be healed in you. And always know that, and just be gentle. Don't make yourself wrong for what you're feeling. Always be gentle with yourself. Always try to be as understanding as you would with your own child, with somebody who maybe just doesn't quite get it. And realize that there is an aspect of you that really doesn't quite get it, but it's okay, because that's part of the human experience.
That's it. And we were sent here as humans. You know, I mean, that is what we are. And I think sometimes we try really hard to not be human.
Right.
But that is the point of this entire
experience. We came here to have this human condition.
Yes.
We came to have this condition, to experience it. But, you know, we, at times, myself included, we forgot who we are, and we forgot that we are all connected, and we forgot that we came here as beings of love and light to experience the illusion of separation, the illusion of anger and war, and the illusion of all of these emotions that we have created as humans to experience the opposite of love. But there is no opposite of love, because love is all there is. Everything else is part of the illusion.
So true. So
So
true.
it's so simple, but our human self always wants to complicate it. So I have decided that I am not going to say those words any longer, because your word is your wand. And we humans have an opportunity to have it be easy.
We do. We do. I want to read what Jean wrote.
Yeah.
I got to meet Jean in person and spend some time with her, just as I did everybody that's here on the Zoom. Jean says, have patience. Divine time is perfect. The divine plan is taking care to give you everything you need. Maybe not everything you want right now, but everything that your divine soul needs and loves. I love that, Jean. Thank you. Jean is so wise. I'm so glad you're back. So glad you're feeling better.
Yay.
And we're lifting you up in prayer. And I can't wait for you to be back on here chanting with us again, too.
Our little walking miracle.
Yes, she is. And little Ringo.
I remember Ringo, Sonny with us.
Yeah. Beautiful. So anybody else have any words before we end the night? We've got to get off of here because there's a meditation coming up at 10 o'clock Eastern time. I guided us through a meditation with Archangel Raphael today, and that's what we'll be replaying at 10 o'clock. So if you get a chance to catch that or catch it on the replay, I had a great time visiting with Raphael and having him guide us through a short meditation. All right, well, let's say goodbye to our audience. And may you all be blessed tonight.
Namaste, y'all.
Namaste, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Jean says Ringo misses Sunny too, Christine.
Yes, I know.
All right, bye everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night.